how you use AI in a podcast. You're using it to probably help script some, maybe what's popular, topics, trend.
Yeah.
You could look at it for analyzing your demographics and seeing where that's at. But also businesses are trying to figure out how to get into the AI search engines. So when you type, hey, who has the best coffee or whatever, you would like AI to respond that it's your product that has that, not go to Google and go through the search engine. 1 out of 10 people currently use AI every single day. 50% of the workforce is using it every week. Every day, 50% of the workforce is using AI to help their businesses grow. So I thought initially it'd be like 7 out of 10 people, because
I use it every day.
Yeah. So it's rapidly growing. If you can find the right way to use it to make your business more efficient, do it. Lead generation, follow up, analyze what you currently got going, your demographics, you already know that. They say that AI generated content and AI generated images do not adversely affect your search results. I scratched my head on that one because I think that it's going to get to the point where it will affect, because you cannot have everything just be purely automated and AI. So what I deliberately do is any AI products that I create, whether it's content or whether it's graphics, I scrape the AI metadata. So when I do a graphic, and let's say I do a graphic representing a podcast, I will then scrape the metadata out of it so it does not say anything about ChatGPT.
Podcast Twins, we are once again in the Twin Cave. We got our marketing guy, Ray Bryant, which we'll introduce in a second. Reintroduce, because he's been here before.
He's been here.
Vince, do your thing.
Hey, we just want to start off the episode by thanking all of our subscribers, all of you, every single one of you. But we did a little research and found out that a lot of you guys are watching the episodes, but you're not clicking the subscribe button. So if you could, just give me 3 seconds and reach down there and click that red subscribe button and then hit the bell icon. That way you get notifications every time we get a brilliant idea and want to put something out to you. Definitely follow us on Spotify, on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok. We're trying to grow all the platforms. So wherever you like to see us, we got shorts, we got longs, we got everything you want.
Or if you want all of it in one spot, go to the beautiful website that Ray at Think Big Websites and Think Big Online made for us, podcasttwins.com. That's the name of our show. It's easy to find.
One-stop shop.
So Ray is the guy that, kind of put us on the map and got this valuable information out there to you, along with our VA, Adrian, Mr. Filipino, doing all that work from the Philippines.
Absolutely.
And I know you have some people over there as well as part of your team.
Yep.
So, Ray, we've had you on before.
Yes.
We hired you after the last one.
Yes.
We are looking to go, now that we're well over 6,000 subscribers. We want to go to 10. We want a bigger following on Facebook or Instagram if you think that's a good fit for us. We're doing product placement with our products from our sponsors and our affiliate arrangements. We need some more traction there on getting people to say, hey, look, you know what? If they're endorsing this product or this service, we should probably at least check it out. So give us some new challenges today.
Okay.
And tell us where we need to go to get more eyeballs on our content.
All right. Well, first, thanks for having me on again.
Of course.
And as always, you're the podcast twin, so I get confused. You're Drew, right? And you're Vince because you guys...
Better beard, better tan.
Gotcha.
Easy to discern.
Yes.
Easy to discern.
Got that.
We
guys
keep him on the left.
So much alike that I always get confused on that. Appreciate that. And I'm proud to be here. I mean, not often do you have a client that has had, I think we're trying to do the math, 200x, 200 times the amount of subscribers. When
we were just messing around before we hired.
And we have over 6,000. You got some sponsors. I would give a shout out to any sponsors that are watching this particular video, because you're looking for sponsors and they can get in, I think, at a great rate since you're still growing, and the numbers that you have are great numbers. So
they can grow with us.
Yes, it's a great opportunity.
They're going to get it at a discount that way.
Yes.
Okay.
And YouTube is just the beginning, and it's going to segue into what you said. We could do tons of different marketing. Right now, we're in the YouTube space, and you guys are doing very, very well. But we could also transition over to Facebook and TikTok and Instagram, which is kind of a different ecosystem. Sometimes what actually works for YouTube might not work. You can't take the same exact model that you have over at YouTube and expect the same results on Facebook or on TikTok. They're different elements, different demographics, and requires different marketing. But you guys are always on the move, and I see how you guys, you've adjusted yourselves many times since day one, right? I mean,
that's for sure.
your initial niche was not what it currently is. You're kind of heavy right now in the
health world, and sports, because I have to give Vince credit, because we argued last time with you here about talking more sports and pop culture. Pop culture, maybe not, but the sports episodes have done very, very well, in addition to the health. And we're passionate about health. We talk about it often now. That was partially because you showed us, hey, look, people are watching you on these. But when you talk about politics or pop culture or whatever, it's getting, 100 views. So,
thank you for not watching the politics, so I don't have to do that crap no more.
Yes, thank you. And the pop culture BS, too.
Which is a really good testament to what you guys are doing as far as content, because typically the polarizing kind of content, politics, religion, does better.
Yeah.
It's divisive, and that actually does well. But so you're not in doing that, and you are steadily growing your
now we're
audience.
Talking.
So it's
and
really
we're having
good.
fun. That's the most important thing.
And as I was waiting to get on this show, I know you guys had a show prior to this one, and it sounds like it's going to be a really interesting topic coming up. I can't wait to hear that one. I don't want to let the cat out of the bag.
No, don't tell him nothing.
But it sounded really, really good. So I'm looking forward to actually watching that one.
I'll send it to you advanced. You can have the advanced viewing.
Gotcha.
I'll share it with you.
And one of the things I did notice that you guys have dramatically improved upon is your intros and the videos and the reels that you're doing. Very graphic oriented, very grabs your attention. We live in a world where that's hard to get. It's hard to get somebody's attention and get them to focus on you. So kudos to your team for everything that they do when they edit the videos and they put them out there. They're doing a really good job. If you look
mean to our team, since you're part of
that's true.
All right, just making sure.
The eye in the sky,
If you look at your earlier videos compared to what you're doing now, great job, guys. Great job.
Well, we did upgrade our equipment. We upgraded our microphones. We upgraded our video. At the plight of these guys, I went away from the Apple and I got a Droid product, and the video's even better now. So they're bubble snobs.
I remember. Yeah, I do. I learned that from you, actually.
Yeah,
I think you had that on one of your podcasts.
I am a bubble snob.
But anyway, go ahead, Ray. Tell us what is next for us. Like, how do we capture more eyeballs on our content? What kind of sponsors should we be seeking out? And then you already kind of gave us the secret sauce to, like, hey, look, the value proposition is we've been growing. I think we've got 4,000 plus of our subscribers in the last 120 days.
Yes, crazy.
So we've been growing consistently 250, 300 subscribers. Our watch hours are way up. Especially when we do something where we're cooking or we're on location. So they're watching longer videos of those, which means they're interesting, right? Because you can't grab their attention for 40 minutes or an hour unless you got some real meat to what you're talking about.
Well, first thing is keep doing what you're doing with YouTube. And if we talk about what to do on Instagram or what we're to do on Facebook, change it up a little bit where, Instagram is not going to play well. Actually, you can't even put such a long video on it. So you have to try to think about how you're going to summarize or how you're going to do a CTA, and your call to action should be something that brings them back to your YouTube channel. And that's going to be a little bit of a challenge because, as we know, Instagram doesn't allow you to put those instant or URLs in there, so you can't hyperlink from your post. They have to go to your profile, look at your bio, and then try to click on something like that. So
get your game up, Instagram.
Talk smack to Instagram.
So Facebook might be the
That'll
play.
Help our
Facebook.
I know from my people, that's where a lot of my extension has come from. Because I can link the video directly to it, either a short or the actual thing, and I know because they're commenting on my personal page. And so from there, I'm encouraging them to go and leave those same comments on the
Twins page.
Right.
So, but I know that Facebook is doing well for me. I know I'm a Gen Xer. That's where a lot of our people function. And so they live there. So I know it's helping from my standpoint.
But a lot of our audience on YouTube is 25 to 45
Right,
for
which
the
is
most
crazy.
part, which we've talked about. But that's who's watching YouTube, so
Yes.
it makes sense.
Yeah.
Right.
So, you know, how do you...
Some of them Gen Xers are lying too, but anyway, that's a whole nother subject.
They're lying about their age?
They lying about their age.
Oh,
you know?
shoot, man. All right, fair enough.
So if you're going to do the Facebook play, you are going to notice a different audience, right? You've already noticed it. They're people that you probably know more so than on the YouTube channel.
Yes.
So think about the videos that you do on Facebook. If you do a Facebook exclusive, something that starts with Facebook and then leads over to YouTube, think about what that might look like. You know, think about how you're going to talk to that audience and introduce that audience to your YouTube, because that audience may not know your other audience.
Right.
You know, so think about that. Think about Facebook as a family kind of conversation that you're going to have, and welcome them in, and then introduce the podcast twins over there and see what kind of conversions you get with that.
It's the podcast twins for tuber storage. If you're looking to store your cigars, take them to the golf course, go camping, just take them with you pretty much anywhere. Tuber storage is awesome.
Man, look, this thing is waterproof. You can hear the seal pop right there. Nice storage. You can put anything in here, your vitamins or anything that you want to control the scent. This thing holds it all together. Look at this one, different sizes. These are amazing products, man. I really think so. And they float. So if you happen to be on the boat that jumps off to the side, you can jump in there and retrieve it.
So if you go to tuberstorage.com, enter the code PODCASTTWINS, make sure you put a space in between them. You'll get 15% off and really awesome products.
Be like us, use Tuber.
The number one thing is that you always have to be respectful to the person on the other end. You know, like you did earlier with YouTube, you said, hey, click the notifications bell, click the subscribe. You're telling them what to do. You're being respectful to your audience. So anything you could do to help them understand what the video is about, your chapters that you put in your YouTube with links, that's respectful. That's telling your audience, hey, if you want to see the section about carnivore diet in which Drew promotes it, click this link and it takes them right to that part of the segment.
Well, and then separating, you told us also separate it into playlists, right? So we have one for financial health, we have one for physical health, we have one for nutrition, we have one for, you know, business, right? Business. So, and that's where yours fits in, obviously. So, you know, the people are watching, you know, let's say 7 videos instead of 1 because they're categorized. So that was a no-brainer for us to get Adrian to do that for
Facebook
us.
do the same thing. Make sure that, especially with Facebook, that you're interacting with any comments.
Right.
You know, comment back to them, show your love for them, click the little love, the hug, you know, the different icons that you can click on there to show support for it, and share them out. Like if you have a Facebook personal page and you also have the Podcast Twins page, you know, share them out amongst each other. Try to get your personal page to share out something that Podcast Twins has, and show some. No,
and we do that, and we get comments, and I respond to as many as I possibly can. I mean, that could be a full-time job in itself.
Well, that's where AI kind of comes in too. I mean,
here we go. Now we're getting some AI info.
Well,
What's up?
Everybody's afraid of AI. AI it will replace some businesses. I agree, but it's also making businesses much more efficient. And if you could use AI, I just looked it up prior to this because I thought we might talk about it. You know, 1 out of 10 people currently use AI every single day. 50% of the workforce is using it every week. You know, like every day, 50% of the workforce is using AI to help their businesses grow. So I thought initially it'd be like 7 out of 10 people, you know, because
they use it every day.
Yeah.
Because they're scared of it.
1 out of 2
1 out of 10
that use it weekly.
1 out of 10.
Yes.
1 out of 10.
No. But
1 out of 10 every day, 50% businesses are using it.
1 out of 2 businesses.
Okay.
So it's rapidly growing. If you can find the right way to use it to make your business more efficient, do it. Lead generation, follow up, analyze what you currently got going, your demographics, you already know that, but feed that through. I know that you do. I think you prefer chat. You're on a chat.
I do use Cousin Chat, but Claude is my favorite. Now.
Claude's your favorite.
I really like
Chat?
Claude.
Okay.
I hasn't replaced Chat. I like Chat for analytics and Claude for a lot of other stuff.
Okay, right.
So
I haven't even met Claude yet, but
You haven't met Claude?
I do know Chat.
that's my other.
Chat is my guy.
That's our other cousin. We haven't been introduced to.
You know, on the second, twice removed on the other side.
Yeah, right on.
Because Google, the question is, how is Google, what are they going to do? You know, because search engine optimization or SEO, a few years back was just putting some keywords in your website.
Right.
And then when someone searched for something, it would be in the top 10 preferably, and people would click on it. Now everybody's shifting to the AI model where you don't get that traditional kind of result. You're going to get an AI response that tries to answer your question and keep you within the ecosystem of Google, not taking you off into somebody else's website. So they're trying to answer the question for you,
Right.
just like a chat or
Yeah.
a Claude answers that question for you, and you never really leave that platform.
Okay. Interesting.
So the trick now for websites, and you guys, you know, how you use AI in a podcast, you're using it to probably help script some maybe what's popular, topics, trends.
Yeah.
You could look at it for analyzing your demographics and seeing where that's at. But also businesses are trying to figure out how to get into the AI search engines. You know, like, so when you type, hey, who has the best coffee or whatever, you would like AI to respond that it's your product that has that, you know, not go to Google and go through the search engine. So how do you get in? The question is, how do you get into the AI search index?
Okay.
And that is the question that, you know, the first one to really truly understand that is going to be printing money.
Yeah.
You know,
Exactly.
because there's a lot of different ideas out there. And
So how
now
close are you to solving the equation?
it's a daily grind, man. Like everything from something called LLM, it's large language model, and then text. You could put that file on your website, and supposedly it's knocking on the door of all these AI platforms saying, hey, this is what we're about, this is what we do. Having a frequently asked questions section on every single page of your site or post is rumored to have a benefit for AI search indexing. Being the authority, you know, so when you guys really dig down into a topic, I mean, go granular with that on your website, you know, so use AI to transcribe your video.
Yes.
So you have the text of it, and then put that text on your website, repurpose your video, but in text content, put that on your website, and then put a link back to
I
your
have
YouTube
did that
channel.
for us.
Yeah.
I think Arthur did that
he
for
did
us.
that
Yes.
So
Okay.
all excellent ways to
And thank
move
goodness,
into
because
the,
I would not have known how to do it
Yeah.
at all.
I wouldn't have
So
thought to do it.
there you
Yeah.
go. Or thought to do it.
It's
Yeah.
just working smarter, not harder, and it's ways that have been demonstrated to help with your search
What
engine.
about all the AI generated content?
Great
There's
question.
so much
Yeah,
of that. I
terrible.
mean, it's got to be
Yeah.
30%.
Yeah.
Is AI
It's
generated.
terrible though.
And I think
We don't have any, so
No.
Yeah.
you know, I'm not asking for us. I'm just because you know we
Yeah.
scroll, we consume content
Yes.
too. So you know, what about? I mean, is there going to be an app? Should we be building an app to like weed out the AI generated and only get real human being content, or what's going on there?
so they say that AI generated content and AI generated images do not adversely affect your search results. I scratch my head on that one because I think that it's going to get to the point where it will affect, because you cannot have everything just be purely automated and AI. So what I deliberately do is any AI products that I create, whether it's content or whether it's graphics, I scrape the AI metadata. So when I do a graphic, and let's say I do a graphic representing a podcast, I will then scrape the metadata out of it, so it does not say anything about ChatGPT, does not say anything about Venus, whatever AI image generator you're using. I'll deliberately scrape that data out, and I'll rename it to be something appropriate for SEO. So it might be Podcast Twins episode 100.
Right.
You know, that would be the name. It won't be if you go chat, it'll be ChatGPT
Right.
underscore
Right.
blah blah blah
Da,
blah.
da, 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 yeah.
It won't be that, and then the metadata is stuff that the computer see behind the scenes. It's the stuff that exists in that core code.
Okay.
And embedded in that core code is stuff about, hey, this image was generated by Claude or by ChatGPT on May 15th, 2020, the exact time. It might even have the IP, or it might even have the geolocation. So I scrape all that out, and I just bring it back down to just being an image that was created on this day, and the name of it is Podcast Twins episode whatever.
Okay.
Yeah,
So-
episode 100 is not that far away,
Yeah.
brother.
Yeah.
We're
that's-
what, a few months away from
That's
that
gonna
number.
be a party. We
Yeah.
don't know what it
Oh,
is
here
yet,
we
but that's
go.
gonna be a party.
Here we
Believe
go.
me. Y'all know me. Y'all know I do a lot of partying, so it's gonna be a party.
Yeah, no, so I'm happy to talk about AI. You know, I think it's definitely the future. We actually have, I have a demo about AI. It's on thinkbig.online, and you can actually role play and see how AI can probably be a better salesperson than your sales team, to be honest with you. When I did it, I had it role play selling my product. And I kid you not, I wanted to buy my own product.
Wow.
It was that good. I was like, oh my gosh, this thing is like really, it's quick. It's not like a slow robotic response. It's with you. It's answering questions. So if anybody wants a demo of that, they would go to thinkbig.online, and right there in the center, there's a demo. Check it out and see what AI can do for you.
It's like, thank you, audience.
That's our live studio audience.
You guys are really upped your game.
You know what I'm telling you, man. I mean, I like the role play. It's just different, and now I'm gonna do it online.
Yeah.
Usually, anyway, go ahead.
Is there another one?
Yeah.
So how many? I know that if you watch Gary V, right? He's very online, right?
Yeah.
He's on there all day, every day.
Yeah.
His stuff comes across your feed, whether you follow him or not. He's posting 400 million times a day with his team. He says we should be posting 400 million times a day. What's actually realistic? Because I mean, we are not looking to compete with Microsoft for posts,
Right.
but we need to be out there enough that, you know, is it every day? Is it 3 times a day? Is it 100 times a week? I mean, what should we be doing as far as the shorts and the reels and all those things? Like, where are we at and where do we need to go?
Yeah, it's a great question, and it's a difficult one to add or to answer, to be honest with you. I would
want softballs, baby.
I know, because what happens, like in a traditional search engine optimization kind of play with a website, figure Google's going to index your site every couple of days. You know, they call them a spider or a crawler will come around and index your site and see, has anything changed? Do I need to reposition this page in the search engine results? So in that particular case, I would say traditionally you want a new piece of content on your site at least once a week, you know, just so you can catch an index. But you
on the actual website.
On the actual website.
Okay.
But you're talking about YouTube, which is also a Google product, and I don't know the answer to how often or how many videos you should be posting a day. Gary V is, you know,
everybody says they have a secret sauce. I get advertised to hourly with somebody's like, oh, look, we can make your TikTok go to 1 million followers and blah, 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 blah. I have no idea if what's real.
And I bought those programs in pursuit of those answers, even to delineate exactly what time you should post something. You know, you guys have caught lightning in a bottle over, like, I think a silver or a crypto.
Yeah.
So that hit at the right time, and that thing went to thousands of views, like
tens of thousands.
Really, really quick.
Yeah.
So to answer the question, I don't want to say you have to post 100 times a day, but you have to be engaged. You have to be in the game, and you have to be making your best effort to post as much as you can. And the quality has to be, I don't say post just to post if it's crap content or no.
Quantity over quality.
Yeah, quality is that's what makes you an authority source online, is the quality, not the quantity. Now, Gary is a unique individual. He has quality and quantity.
Okay.
The guy has just been gifted with that ability to engage with the audience, and he does so, you know, as very few people can. So
okay.
See, we as a team have had these debates over this very same subject.
We all want the same thing.
Yeah,
right? But we want to grow. We want sponsors. We want to make some moves and change some lives. Go ahead.
I like I like that every time you open up, something Podcast Twins is coming across your timeline.
Okay.
I like that. We front load because we tease on Monday, we launch on Tuesday. I think our Thursday, Friday lacks in that when you come open your the traffic goes Wednesday, Thursday.
Mm-hmm.
It's the Thursday, Friday throughout the weekend. I don't see as much. That's why my suggestion to the team was always, hey, we can even recycle an old short.
Right.
And put it and relaunch it, especially from our earlier episodes when we only had 40 or 50 subscribers.
Right. Well, like a flashback Friday.
Yeah, flashback. Yeah.
Or you can even do a Facebook Friday. Because if Thursday, Friday, you're noticing that your numbers are kind of pivoting towards downward.
Right.
Why don't we try a Facebook Friday, you know, and see if that can pump your YouTube.
Bring it
up.
Traffic.
You know, like on a Friday Facebook, you do something that talks about your YouTube channel. and let's look at the numbers over the next 3 weeks and see if your Fridays have improved because you're focusing on Facebook cross promoting over to YouTube.
Okay.
Give that a try. I mean, if you're a restaurant and your slowest day was a Wednesday, do something different on Wednesdays and see if you bring it up. Run a special on Wednesday. If your slow viewers are on Fridays, do something different. See if we can bring it up. And I think maybe the Facebook play might be the way to go.
How do we get more of our subscribers and followers and people just seeing and liking our content to our sponsors' websites? Like, how do we get them to go to Miles Franklin and check out Buying Gold and Silver? How do we get them to buy Purium protein shakes and amino acids and their other products? How do we get them to buy Tuber Storage for their cigars and, let's say, other smokable products, to be politically correct? Like, what do we got to be doing?
Riley's Rib.
Because our commercials for those are great.
Yeah.
But we need people to see them.
Well, I mean, you could try to run a giveaway, like maybe you're going to give away some products, your discount codes are out there. It's tough because it goes back to being respectful to your viewers. You're asking them not only to watch you, not only to click the subscribe and the bells and all that, but now you're asking them to get off your podcast, click on something, go to a sponsor.
Or go to our website.
Go to your website and go.
Exactly.
It has to be a strong call to action to motivate them. So maybe you run a promotion where you're going to give some of that, the Purium product. Yeah. Maybe you're going to give some of it away to...
Well, I'm a step ahead of you because I just ordered the custom pill holders to give the Purium products away.
Yeah, so maybe
I'm
something like that.
All right, I raised mine for the first time ever. Let's go.
Provide some incentive and reward for that action.
That was going to be my next question, so you already answered it. Go ahead, Vince. What else?
Super 23 is everything. Anyway,
and Sleep Nightly. My mom called me the next day. It's just organic cherry capsules. And she was like, this is the greatest product. And she took, Unisom and all those other ones, and they make you groggy. She called me 3 times within 4 days just to tell me how good. I'm sorry, 4 times within 3 days to tell me how good that Sleep Nightly from Purium is.
Well, there it is.
Can I recommend a topic maybe that you guys can try this out? So and this is not a promotional piece. This is a product that I have found to be amazing, and maybe they become your next sponsors.
All right, talk to me.
Because I have, being in the fire service, I have sleep apnea. I cannot sleep. I'm constantly...
Do you have the big ass mask and all that stuff?
No, I've tried to wear the CPAP machine, and I literally rip it off like 3 a.m. in the morning, and I could not condition. My body would not accept.
Didn't work for
I
you.
tried the full mask. I tried the nasal pillow. Nothing would work. I am now using a product that puts little sticky things on your nose, and then it puts a magnet.
Oh, the magnet. You got that?
And it's been a game changer.
Well, that's Ariana Fontenot. It says we should have that nose thing all the time. So maybe that's the next level of it.
I've been tempted to try that because I'm a mouth taper.
Try it.
I'm a mouth taper. And now I've even gone to, I have a new age mouthpiece.
Yeah.
That, and then tape the mouth.
Yeah.
Tremendous.
Yeah.
So I'm like, man, I might as well go for the damn trifecta and do the nose thing with the magnet. Because we still got some guys at the station that does the old school one with the
tape.
No, it has a little bit of it's tape, but it has the breathe right.
Yeah.
It got a little tension to them. Mm-hmm. But that thing that he's talking about with the magnet opens you up
like a piece of hard. I don't know if it's plastic, metal.
It's plastic.
It's
with
not
metal
moving.
Magnets on it. I know what you're talking about.
It's called intake. And I think it comes from like a vehicle, the intake.
Right, yeah.
And when you try it before and after, I feel like the intake is increased dramatically. And my wife, I don't snore now.
Yeah.
Oh.
And when I wake up,
she love you a little more.
A lot more.
Yeah.
Hey,
where's this thing? She loved me a lot more.
There you go.
But it's a game changer. So if they're watching, get on the podcast Twins, and you guys, I'm sure, will become promoters of it as well.
Well, I tell you what, I will sample it for you. You send it to me, I'll sample it, because I also noticed that in their marketing for it, they have guys in the gym using it.
Yes. Yeah.
In the gym, on the track, using it because, again, like you said, to open up that intake so you can have better breathing.
And that with Purium might be like the perfect.
We're just
combo.
gonna get people healthier and healthier, man.
That's it, man. That's what we're trying to do.
My job is to get your website and your YouTube healthier. You guys can work on getting the body healthier and getting the mind healthier.
'Cause I'm in the grind right now, man. So we're good, and that anything to help the golf game get better, baby. That's what it all comes down to.
Yeah. It is a priority.
It is. It's a priority out there. But listen, you're talking about now. Here's the thing. We got to have a little fire service banter here. So my mouth taping strips, I mean, these things, they're not cheap, but if you get a call in the middle of the night, it's not like I can get up and go to your house with this mouth tape on,
Oh, you like the mouthpiece instead?
Well, no, I use it as a combo.
Oh, okay.
So I have the new age mouth guard that goes in. It's just a half guard. It's awesome. I actually got it to lift weights, but using it for sleep is amazing. That, and then I tape the mouth shut to make myself become a nose breather. That's cool. And it works amazing until the tones go off at 2:00 in the morning. Now you got to get up and waste one, and then you come back. Now you're like, God damn, I done already spent, whatever. It's just, so that's the difficult part about that. But I wouldn't even take my nose guard thing.
You don't have to. Do you wear eyeglasses at all, or no?
No.
Oh, so I wear eyeglasses. So when I have that nose guard on, these go right above it, and it almost looks like it's part of my glasses.
Oh,
so
perfect.
I don't have to take mine off. But even if I weren't wearing glasses, it's almost fashionable now. I'm seeing people like wearing that in the gym and stuff like that.
I would wear it. So guys, go ahead and what was the name of that company there?
It's called Intake.
Intake. Holler at your boy.
Yeah.
Send me some of that. I give you a full review, 30 days, and let you know especially when I had to get up and go do something.
Yeah.
In the middle of the night.
Hashtag nasal dilators on this video and Intake as well.
Okay. You got that, Curfton? Hashtag it up.
Yes.
So let me ask you this one, Ray. What else should we be asking you that we haven't?
Great question, Drew.
Well, we talked about, and I don't know if it ever got on the last, but your ability to go live on your YouTube. I know that you guys did when I asked you to do it, boy, did you do it. You went like 10 hours live.
It was like 4 hours.
It was 4 hours on the golf course.
A golf course. And I know there were some positional issues. I think the camera was
purely experimental.
Right behind a gentleman that
you got Ed's butt.
Yeah.
You got Ed's butt.
We got Big Ed's butt right there.
But I think you have to engage with that. Think about that some more. Do some live from.
We did have one successful live though.
Yes, we did.
Even though we had a bad angle on there, but it came out great. As a matter of fact, that day we got like 300 views that day.
That was the one with Russ or Ani?
Ani.
And
then from there it shot up. Last time I looked, it was already like 800 views.
Yeah, and it was sideways.
And it was sideways. That's what I said.
Ani was like leaning over, man.
She was sideways.
So when you do,
she was cute, so it worked.
But her real episode is out now, so she's actually like sitting straight.
Gotcha. Yeah, she's great, man. You know
her, of course. Of course. Yeah.
But what I would say is that when you do live, treat the live like you treat your pre-recorded. Make sure you have a good description in there. Make sure you schedule them. That was an issue you had before.
Schedule. I didn't know what I didn't know.
Schedule in advance and promote it in advance.
Right.
So people know about it. We did it last minute. And I kind of walked you through how to do it.
Yeah, it was an ideal situation. But we got our feet wet and we knew, we learned, right? We either win or we learn.
Yeah.
But make sure you put the descriptions in there. Do the same thing with the hashtags in there. Tag it up. And schedule it and then promote it. Give that your time to promote that. Hey, next week you guys are going to be live over at wherever, and I'll help you promote that as well.
Once we do get one more sponsor and we can afford to put more money into the right places, marketing-wise, how will that affect what we're doing?
So I foresee you guys doing some ads on Facebook so they start dropping on people's timelines.
With maybe that giveaway
with the giveaway,
to it. Okay, all right.
South Florida's phenomenal podcast, or most watched podcast in South Florida, and then do
fastest growing, maybe. We're growing fast.
Do something 200x, performance, demographics, or growth. Something that shows, get people's curiosity going.
We could just pull the sheets off of YouTube Studio,
absolutely.
right? And
there's an expression that says curiosity solved is interest lost. So make it curious. Like say, hey, why? I'm going to check out this show that has a 200x growth in the last 6 months
since
or whatever,
September, whatever it was.
So
yeah.
get the attention to it, get people to click on it, and I would say your next play would probably be a Facebook ad. You can even do YouTube ads if you want, because you are growing on YouTube, so you can put that money right back into a YouTube display ad. So maybe some of the other, maybe a Gary V kind of podcast, you could run an interstitial kind of ad on that, so it shows up. He's probably a little bit expensive on the algorithm.
Well,
but
our CEO of Miles Franklin that was on, Andy Scheckman, I mean, he's YouTube famous. So we could also take some of his podcasts and run it through ours, correct?
Yeah.
Okay.
So think about ways of collaboration and cross branding with other companies.
That
I
makes
think that's a great idea.
All right.
And even Purium and even your other sponsors, maybe they have you have to try to motivate them to get on their platforms as well.
Yeah.
So they can cross promote what you guys
we're
do.
working well with our newest sponsor, which is Tuber Storage, to do that type of stuff. And then whatever works, we'll use with the other sponsors as well.
So, cross promoting with other podcasts.
Yeah.
We talked about that in the past.
Yes, yeah.
Is it a better look to do it once and share it across, or literally do it once on your platform and then a completely different show on their platform?
No, what I'm saying, like if you had a sponsor on here, like take me for example.
I'm just saying, not even a sponsor. I'm saying just
take me.
cross
Okay.
promoting.
Yeah, we'll use you. You're here.
I have also a podcast that I need to get back into doing it as well. It's called South Florida's Best. So I need to, for example, maybe the very first one when I get back into the game myself is say, hey, I had a great time with the Podcast Twins, the unbelievable guys. You got to check them out. I was on their show. We talked about marketing. Go check out that show. And that's part of my podcast now. And I put a link back to this episode so people can watch it. And then in the future, you guys can say that, hey, we're featured on South Florida's Best as a podcast in South Florida, the fastest growing podcast in South Florida. And that how we can kind of collaborate and share.
What about when we did a swap cast? Like we just had Ariel Levitt on ours, and we haven't launched it yet. And then we're gonna go on hers.
Absolutely.
So then how do you navigate that? Should we be running her podcast on our platform?
Yeah, I think I was on hers as well.
I know you were. That's why I
think
used her
that's
as an example.
Excellent idea for you to do exactly that, to give a shout out to Ariel and how you guys were featured on Social Arch. Is that what
it's at Social Arch.
Yeah, it's at Social Arch.
And throw her.
But I mean, physically, do we show that video that we created with her on our page?
You mean the entire video?
The actual
on our
video.
YouTube channel, right?
No,
we don't publish her
that belongs on her platform.
That's on her.
Okay. So it's just cross. So whatever we do with her on ours, we just mention back and forth.
Yeah, and you could put a lower third or a little PIP kind of thing about a segment of you guys on that and how much fun it was, and a card or something in the bio that goes over to her. So
cards get me all the time, man. Dude, I'm stuck on there. I'm like, oh, that card looks interesting. Click and keep it moving.
Explain it to the dummy. I don't know what that is.
You got it, Vince?
Yeah. So at the end, or it's sometimes in the middle.
Go ahead.
When they'll say, okay, man, if you want to know more about that, click this card that's going to be above my shoulder.
Then you see a graphic
and it shows up
with a thumbnail of that video.
Is that on what platform?
YouTube primarily.
Okay.
And so at the end, they normally go boom, boom, boom.
Yeah.
So at the end of our episode,
that's called a card.
Those are
Got
cards.
it. All right.
Yeah.
Good enough.
So there it is. Hey, one time, that's it. I shot my load and it's only June 1st. So I'm all out. I'm all out of
Where's that?
Is there a sound? Oh, not that again.
No, I think those are all excellent opportunities for you guys. That's what you have to seek, is the opportunities to help promote your business and get this podcast out there to more eyeballs
So
on
we
that.
got a little bit of work to
You
do.
do.
But you know, Ani said that we should not forget to celebrate the victories, right?
Oh, that's her mindset.
That's her
100%.
mindset.
And we will.
She put us to sleep in the park. That was
she
incredible.
did put us to
you
sleep
did a
my God.
meditation?
I time traveled, man. It was wild.
It
Yeah, it was crazy.
I mean, I couldn't remember the last time I was laying laying in the grass. I felt like I was
You
an
said
8-year-old.
since you played
man.
baseball.
Yeah, since baseball, man. I'm like, wow, laying down stretching, man, I had that was amazing. So that's going to be coming out. By the time you guys see this, it's already going to be out.
100%.
So, but no, that's
check it
good
out,
stuff,
too.
man. That's really good. I am pleasantly surprised that we've had the growth that we've had and all this kind. But I think the thing that's biggest to me, and these guys will tell you that I'm always like, yeah, all that's fine, well and good because we're having fun.
Yeah.
That's, to me, I think that's what our audience feels, is that ain't no scripts. We just come out, we have fun.
Yep.
And we're relatable. It's a real conversation. Even when we have a guest, it's a conversation. We don't overtalk the guest. We let the guest do the talking and then we respond. I think that's the feeling and that's the feedback that I do get from the audience is, it's just easy to listen to. And so that's why I encourage all of my corporate people. I'm like, hey, look, sneak your little earbud in and put us on while you're at work. It works. You can either put it on Spotify or you can put it on YouTube, whatever. But because it is pretty easy to listen to and it's funny, just don't laugh out loud and get in trouble at your desk, But other than that, that's what I've been hearing. And that's where I think our growth has come because it's just a natural, easy thing.
Yeah, and
then Drew gets mad.
No, I'll second that because you guys are definitely easy to have a conversation with.
Yeah,
and I think that goes a long way because nothing is scripted, and we're just kind of spitballing it here with conversations. The one thing I would say is that when I take on clients, I become part of that family. Like I try to be an advocate, however I possibly can to help promote the business. I've been fortunate with you guys because you guys do such a good job that your organic growth is kind of making it easy here too. So I'm excited for you guys. I'm looking forward to seeing what the future brings. Yes. And I'm glad that Think Big websites could be part of your journey here too. So
I love it. Thank you. Ray. Appreciate you.
Yeah,
man.
We're not at 6,000 plus subscribers by accident. I know that. And I don't know a lot of stuff that goes on behind the scenes, right? So, I don't necessarily know how you built us this lovely watch, but I know that the watch works really well. So awesome. I appreciate you for that.
You got it. Well, I appreciate you guys.
Man, we're gonna continue to rock this thing out, man. We are not giving this up. We're just hitting our stride. I mean, we are literally just a year and a half in the game.
I mean, less than 2 years, we'll be over 10,000 subscribers at this rate that we're going now, which is in the top 2%, and of 139 million YouTube channels.
139 million.
And most of the ones that have gotten past 5,000 subscribers took 3 to 6 years to do it.
That's incredible. Hey, that's just a testament to us being consistent and being genuine.
And having fun.
And having a great time doing it.
And having Ray. And Kirk. And Arham. And everybody. And Adrian.
Yeah.
Right? I mean.
Team Podcast Twins.
And my hope for you guys is that as you grow and as more people catch this video and you get more sponsors that might be interested in the health industry or the financial industry, that they take you up on the offer to right alongside you guys while you're still growing, because I know your pricing to be a sponsor is ridiculous. It's a great opportunity for them.
It's really
and they should take advantage of that. So any sponsors that are in the health or financial world, check them out and take them up on their sponsors.
Quit wasting your marketing money.
Or the nasal strip business.
Get your product in front of the people that are viewing the podcast Twins. So
that's it.
Thank you, Ray. Listen, from Vince Bell and Ray Bryan at Think Big Websites and Think Big Online, here from the Twin Cave at Winners Award Group.
What? You gonna tell them to subscribe again? Or no, that's it.
Go to our website, follow us on everything, and subscribe.
Hey, please subscribe. Click the bell icon. Remind you when we get all these good stuff out there. And remember to share it with one person.
And if there's any comments that you guys have about search engine optimization, drop them in the comments, and I'll monitor that and I'll respond to as well.
So you could learn.
There we go. And we got the man right here telling you he's going to peek in and help us out with that.
You got it.
Anyway, we appreciate everybody, man. Ray, thank you for coming out again, brother. We appreciate it.
Thank you.
Now,
Podcast Twins are out.
peace.